Okay, second match of Super 8. Over. We were very tensed while going into the match. A must-win game for India and Zimbabwe. But we came out on top. 256 runs on the board. Every player put in their contribution, uh, regardless small or big. But obviously, we would kind of want to take like a moment of silence for like Rinku Singh's father. Apparently, he unfortunately passed away last night, and he's gone back to India, gone back to his hometown now. So just a moment of silence and peace for him. I hope he feels better, comes back with the same enthusiasm he has on the field, and we just hope the best for him. But either way, let's just move on to the cricket now. I would say good batting, definitely some very good batting by this Indian side. This is the kind of batting I expected from them in a couple of other matches as well. I kind of expected this kind of a knock maybe against the Netherlands or maybe against the likes of Namibia, like even more of a bash. But it's fine that this knock came now. I think it's a good motivation booster for all the players, especially the batsmen who've not all had such good consistent performances, to be honest. Sanju Samson came back on the squad instead of Ringo Singh. Abhishek Sharma and Ishan Kishan were the top order. Sanju Samson, personally for me, he really got the team going. He only hit 24, yes, but he hit those two sixes on 1-4, which kind of really started getting Abhishek also kind of comfortable to play this shot, play that shot. And I think Abhishek, once he really got comfortable, I see the shots which he was playing. He was spectacular. But there were still some issues with his batting. He was really coming out of the crease for some balls where he really shouldn't, when it's really swinging out wide. And he was been getting out for those kind of balls only in the bilateral series for Ducks, and we wouldn't want that to happen. It feels like every player has their own like weakness. For a ball, some people might have a fifth stump ball weakness. Some people might have a Yorker for a weakness. Some people might have a full toss for weakness. Sorry, full toss. What I meant to say, a bouncer for weakness. So this might be his weakness. I think he has to just work on it. It's not that big of a deal. Ishan Kishan as well, really good. He played really good shots. Four fours, 1-6. That's the kind of cricket I expect from Ishan Kishan. All his putting, I don't need that big 60 or 70 from him. I just need him to play that sensible cricket because amongst all of those guys like in top order, I feel Ishan's the one with more sensible shots and better like shot selection and like even the amount of shots he can play, it's on a different level compared to the Sanju and Abhishek. But yeah, he played a 150 like 160 strike rate knock. But personally, this knock was very valuable, I would say, because he kind of understood like what, one person's hitting on the other end. I don't need to hit. We're going good. We don't want to ruin this momentum by me hitting a stupid shot and getting out. So I think I'm really proud of him for at least understanding that, and he really did that well. Sky, oh what a knock! Sky, Tilak, Hardik, they just went on blitz mode. They all hit like I think combined three of them hit like 10 sixes and like 8 fours. So that was also a pretty good sight to see. By the time we finished off, I was like, okay, yeah, we're obviously winning this game. But when they came in to bat, Zimbabwe at least, I could see that these guys were like they kind of knew that they're not chasing it, but they weren't really going like full on intent that oh we're gonna try chasing it and we're gonna do something crazy. No, they didn't do all of that, but they played their own knock. I think for a very long time they were like on 100 and change for 2 wickets only. I think by the time we were on 100 runs, I think we'd lost three or four almost. But yeah, I think that's something which is good. Shout out to Brian Bennett, 97 of 59 against this bowling lineup. In Chepauk as well, what a venue to get it done. I think it's pretty good. Sikandar Raza 31, and yeah, I think those two had a good partnership. To be honest, these guys were the one who built this partnership. After Sikandar Raza got out, I think it just kind of felt like wickets just start toppling down. 16th over, 16th over, like 17th over. I think the wickets fell. 19th over and 20th over they fell, and that's it. But either way, I think good fight from Zimbabwe. I think this is a World Cup they will obviously remember because I think this is one of the best World Cups they've ever like the best positions they've been at. And it's just a bit unfortunate that this preceding had made them fall into the group of full of table winners. But I think they should be proud of the fact that themselves that they even are even having the title of being called their group winners. So, props to them. I personally feel, I still always feel that if they were in that other group, they would have been, they would beat Pakistan, or they would have given a shock to England. We never know. But yeah, I think next T20 World Cup it's happening at Australia and New Zealand, if I'm not wrong. I think Zimbabwe is one side that, how we talk about Afghanistan, I think Zimbabwe is going to become a side that we're going to get, kind of not scared, but you got to always respect the opposition. And I think it's going to become one of those sides. So yeah, that's all I got to say. What about you?
First of all, big thanks to South Africa. I mean, that win that South Africa got against West Indies put our fate back in our own hands, and that's what I wanted to see. It was good that our fate was back in our hands. It is upon us for the qualification, and we got off to a good start. This game was a perfect example of how when everybody pitches in, and it's a team effort, it turns out to be a great game after all. I wouldn't say so much about the bowling innings. Batting innings, yes, everybody performed. I did mention that such games you need everybody to contribute, and especially the top order to stand out, and is what happened this match as well. You see, Sanju comes into the 11. I was speaking about bringing a change in the top order in the last video, and they did that. Yes, they dropped Rinku Singh because of personal reasons. Our condolences with him. But yeah, when you see the change, that when you bring Sanju Samson into the 11, you see that Sanju Samson is ready to take the risk from ball one. Abhishek was not really in good touch, and Ishan Kishan tries to go off from the first ball itself. Uh, rather, Ishan Kishan takes two, three balls at least, but Sanju Samson, what more than the risk, I think the factor that Sanjay Samson removed was past 2-3 matches, oppositions were bringing an off spinner to bowl the first over and picking that first wicket. Now, because there's a right hander in the form of Sanju Samson in that top order, that that option was removed because right hand batsman against an off spinner in the power play is not ideal, and it paid off. And they got off to a great start. Sanju Samson did all the risk taking. Abhishek Sharma just had to time the ball in power play and get into the groove, and that's a really important 50 for Abhishek Sharma to boost his morale. You have big game coming up if we talk about it, and still the tournament ahead to fight for. So that's a good knock. Sanju Samson, yes, he did score only 24, but that difference that tweak made was, it looks small, but it did make a huge impact because we went on to put 256. And Ishan Kishan came. It's like everybody just continued with the flow. That tempo was set, and that it was maintained consistently, and that's what was important. We needed a big game, and we got that big game. Sriyan already covered all bases. I think Surya Kumar Yadav could come out. Surya Kumar Yadav and Tilak Verma could come out and play the way they could because of the uh, work done by the top order. They were free to play their shots, express themselves, and it was evident in that. And Hardik Pandya to come back in that touch, it was important for the team again, and it was really good to see his power hitting. Coming to Zimbabwe batting, absolutely brilliant innings by Brian Bennett. I should honestly give it to Zimbabwe for the way they batted. I was not really happy with the way we bowled because I thought we should have just tried to close down the match long before. Arshdeep Singh, there's a reason why he's taken the most number of wickets for Indian T20 internationals, and we saw it in the match as well. 4 overs, just gave 24 runs and picked up 3 wickets in a match where it was a run fest. So that was great bowling. Yes, Hardik Pandya and Jasprit Bumrah didn't pick up wickets, but they were economical, and that's what you need when you have a huge score in your scoreboard. All you need is for 2 3 bowlers to bowl economical, and the match is basically in your pockets. Varun Chakravarti did pitch in with 1 wicket. Akshar Patel also came and pitched in with 1 wicket as well. That was another tweak. I don't know if this tweak was based on the match or something about putting the best 11 forward, or just based on matchups, because Gautam Gambhir focuses a lot on matchups more than putting the best 11 out there, is what I feel. I don't know if how much of it is right to go about, but yeah, again, that is between the coach and the team, and if it is working out well and good, it is the decision is comes into question when things are not in good place. That's obvious, but as of now, it's working. So kudos to the team. I'm Shivam Dube. To be honest, important matches throwing the ball to him, it sounds like a risky thing to do. We saw it in the Super 8s. Yes, in the group stage he did pick up wickets, but we've seen it in the group. We've seen it in the Super 8s. In an important match, you chuck the ball to him, and he's the target that all batsmen want to target. He's the bowler that was is very easy to pick on for the batsman. He becomes that easy scapegoat that people say, okay, he's coming to attack. We have to maximize his over, and that's what even Zimbabwe did. Um, that is my only concern when things get tight, especially next match is a huge decider for us on who will make it through to the semi final. And if we need to make it to the semi final, these are small battles that we need to win and that we need to work on. My suggestion for the next match, I think, like Ravi Shastri mentioned, if you can't, if seven batsmen can't, I don't know if Ravi Shastri mentioned this to someone else, but one of them mentioned this: if seven batsmen can't get it done, then it's highly unlikely that eight batsmen can do it. So I say you bring in an extra bowler and drop some all-rounder, make that little tweak, bring in that extra bowler, and see how that works out. Because even if you get what 20, 30, maybe next match is in Kolkata, that's also a good batting ground. Batsmen enjoy it. Probably 170, 180 is a good score, and when you have that extra bowler, you have that extra support in the bowling unit to defend that score as well. So that's what I feel. I think you can bring Kuldeep Yadav and drop Shivam Dubey or something like that is what I feel. Or maybe you can drop I don't know, something like that. Just bring in that extra bowler so that you strengthen that bowling department, because if the top or the four top 5 6 batsmen are in form, there's nothing to worry about because they'll carry the major chunk of the runs. Anyway, just for that match, I feel that's what we should do, is tweak a little bit, because you see small tweaks, it can make a change and win new matches as well. It can take some plans from the opposition uh, right outside the park. That's it from my side as well. Hopefully, we beat West Indies, who are looking in good form. Yes, South Africa did thrash them, but if you see the fighting spirit in them, that there's that fighting spirit in them that you need to be wary of. There's Shimran Itmar who has been in great touch. Kolkata has a spinning pitch as well, and the spinners of West Indies have been really good with the ball. So I see it's going to be a great competition. West Indies have finally been called the heavyweights again in the T20 format, and that's good to see. So let's see how that match goes. Hopefully, India makes it through, is what I want as well. And like we always mention, as long as cricket is there, we're there. And guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.
Bye.